In this video, we're going to go over the moderate sedation assessment in your work list. So highlight the patient that you're working on and open the chart, which should bring you to the work list. Here, you'll have to add the moderate sedation assessment to your list. So you just search on the bar and then you click on the assessment and it should drop down in the bottom and you're going to click Save. Then you can go to your work list and find the moderate sedation assessment and start working on it. You will also notice that the policy for the sedation is attached to it. You can launch that policy from here. So I'm going to go to my Now column and Document. So this is the moderate sedation record. You're going to fill in as much information as you have and as much information as it's relevant to this patient. The T and Now button, T enter and N enter feature works. And like I said, everything that applies you will check off. So that the allergies in the patient have been identified, the procedure site has been identified, if the patient has glasses or dentures or hearing aids, jewelry that would be in the way for the procedure, and education on what to expect during the procedure. If the patient is diabetic, then you will need to put in a glucose before you start. And if there's any IV fluids ordered. The consent always has to be done and a timeout verification done by the provider. And you will have to print out an EKG strip and put it in the chart. So the first set of vital signs that you will put in will be for your pre-procedure. So you want to highlight the blue letters, add a moderate sedation vital sign, and drop down your choices to pre-procedure. This will open a box for those specific vital signs. So you can enter the numbers there. Once you have opened an option, it will require you to put in numbers before you can save. Now, once you have started the procedure, you will take vital signs every 5 minutes as per protocol. So you're going to check off the letters, new moderate vital signs, and you're going to put in the exact time that you're doing those vital signs. So let's say we're starting at 12. So I'm renaming this set of vital signs 12 o'clock, just like you would do in the paper version. Put in a time for those vitals, and then you will proceed to put in those vitals just like you did before, and so on. I'm going to not fill these out for the sake of time. And then let's say it's a procedure that's taking several minutes. It's a laceration repair, so I need to account for vital signs every 5 minutes. So I'm going to rename each area and fill in all of the information for those vital signs. Once the procedure is over, you will then select the post-procedure option and you will get a box of vital signs that will pertain to that. So you will continue to fill out this all the spaces. Now, The post-anesthesia recovery scoring system is what we used to call the Aldrete score, but it's the same scale, the same tool. So we're going to highlight the blue letters to add a procedure score, and you will be doing this simultaneously with your vital signs. So the first one will be a pre-procedure, and you will answer the questions. The goal is to be as close to 10 as possible for pre-procedure. And then we're going to add a new post-anesthesia score, and it should match the times as your vital signs. So for this example, our laceration repair took 10 minutes. So we had vital signs for 12 and 12:05. So we'll have the post-anesthesia recovery scoring system for the same times. And then once we're done with the procedure, this one we will have to do every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, and every 45 minutes. That's how long your post-moderate sedation recovery time will last, is 45 minutes. So you will match the vital sign times, 12 and 12:05, and then you will also match the post-recovery anesthesia score to those vital signs as well. So you will go up to your vital signs. You have your post-procedure, which would be immediately after the procedure is done. And then it would be at the 15 minutes. So in this case, the procedure was done at 12:05. The post-procedure vital signs were done at 12:10. So that means that my next set of vital signs would be due at 12:25. So 12:25, and then another 15 minutes from then, which would be 12:55, and then 12:05. I'm sorry, 12:10. So you will match all of those. You will have another set of vital signs here as well. And you can even rename these to whatever you'd like, but it's there. It gives you the suggestion of 40, 15, 30, and 45 minutes. Then you will put in the time the procedure started, and then the time the procedure ended, any fluid that was given, and then the nurse's note, which is how the patient tolerated the procedure, any additional medication given during the procedure. You can make note of it here so that you can keep track of it for the MAR. And it also gives you a warning that if you have given Narcan or Romazicon to reverse the opioid or benzodiazepine medication you gave the patient and they were overly sedated, if you had to give either one of those reversal agents, your post-recovery anesthesia time has now extended to 2 hours. So if it doesn't apply, then you can put it doesn't apply. Otherwise, you will have to continue on this form and add all those times for 2 hours of post-recovery. and then make sure that you put everything that you return to the patient if it applies, and that's it. That is the abridged version of moderate sedation, everything that we need for the ER. So once you're done, you're going to save and exit, and then that will be part of your documentation